Have you ever wondered what keeps some couples vibrant, healthy, and deeply connected well into their golden years? Is it just luck, or is there a secret to staying youthful, not just in body, but in spirit and love? Today, I'm sharing a story that changed how I see health, intimacy, and the spark that keeps long-term relationships alive. At 74, I've learned a thing or two about life and love, but it was a conversation with my 82-year-old friend, Eleanor, that opened my eyes to something profound. The foods we eat every day can fuel not just our bodies, but the emotional and physical closeness we crave with our partners. Stay with me, because I'm about to reveal the top 5 anti-aging fruits you should eat every day if you want better health after 60, and how they can help you feel more alive, confident, and connected in your relationships. These aren't just fruits, they're little gifts from nature that can transform how you feel, how you love, and how you live. Partner, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. Your support means the world, so if you find value in this video, please give it a thumbs up to help spread our message. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment number 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is crucial, it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now, let's dive in. Let me take you back to a warm summer evening last year, sitting on Eleanor's porch, sipping iced tea as the fireflies started to glow. Eleanor and her husband, Tom, have been married for 57 years, and even now, you can feel the love between them. It's not just in the way they hold hands or share a quiet laugh, it's in how alive they seem, how they light up around each other. I asked Eleanor, how do you two stay so vibrant, so close, after all these years? She smiled, leaned in, and said, "It's not just love, darling. It's how we take care of ourselves, body, heart, and soul. And it starts with what we put on our plates." That night, she shared her secret, a handful of fruits she and Tom eat every single day. These fruits don't just keep them healthy, they help them feel youthful, energized, and deeply connected. And let me tell you, when Eleanor talks, you listen. She's lived through decades of love, loss, and lessons, and her wisdom feels like a warm hug. Now, you might be thinking, fruits? Really? How can something so simple make a difference in my health or my relationship? I get it. We're bombarded with ads for fancy supplements, expensive creams, and miracle diets promising to turn back the clock. But here's the truth, after 60, staying healthy and vibrant isn't about chasing youth, it's about nurturing yourself so you can live fully, love deeply, and feel confident in your skin. And for women, especially, that confidence is the spark that fuels intimacy. When you feel good in your body, when you're energized and strong, you're more likely to open your heart and share that warmth with your partner. That's what Eleanor taught me, and it's what I'm sharing with you today. Let's talk about why this matters. As we age, our bodies change, energy dips, joints ache, and sometimes, the spark in our relationships feels harder to find. For many women, these changes can make intimacy feel daunting. Maybe you worry about how you look, or you're too tired to connect the way you used to. I've been there, and so has Eleanor. But here's what she told me, intimacy isn't about being young or perfect. It's about feeling alive, feeling safe, and knowing you're cherished. And the right foods, like these anti-aging fruits, can help you feel that way. They're packed with nutrients that boost your energy, keep your skin glowing, and protect your heart, so you can focus on what really matters, the emotional connection that makes love last. Before we get to the fruits, let's talk about the biggest mistake people make when it comes to aging and relationships. Too many of us think health and intimacy just happen, or they don't. We assume if the spark fades, it's gone for good, or if our bodies slow down, that's just getting old. But Eleanor would shake her head at that. She'd say, "Honey, you've got to show up for yourself first. If you don't nourish your body, how can you nourish your love?" The mistake is waiting for health or passion to come back on their own. It's not about grand gestures or quick fixes, it's about small, daily choices that add up, like eating the right foods to keep you vibrant and present for your partner. Now, let's get to the good stuff, the first two of Eleanor's top 5 anti-aging fruits. These are simple, affordable, and you can find them at any grocery store. But more than that, they're powerful tools to help you feel your best, so you can bring your best to your relationship. First up, blueberries. These little gems are like nature's multivitamin. Eleanor calls them her brain food, and for good reason. Blueberries are packed with antioxidants that fight inflammation and protect your cells from aging. They're especially good for your brain. Studies show they can improve memory and keep your mind sharp. Why does this matter for love? Because a clear mind helps you stay present. When you're not foggy or forgetful, you can listen to your partner, share stories, and connect on a deeper level. Eleanor told me about a time when Tom was feeling down, and instead of brushing it off, she noticed because her mind was sharp. She sat with him, listened, and that moment of connection brought them closer. That's the power of blueberries. Here's how Eleanor uses them. Every morning, she tosses a handful of blueberries into her oatmeal or yogurt. Sometimes, she and Tom share a smoothie, blending blueberries with a banana and a splash of almond milk. It's not just about the nutrients, it's a ritual that starts their day together, a small act of care that says, "We're in this together." Try it yourself, add half a cup of blueberries to your breakfast. You'll feel the difference, and your partner will notice the energy you bring to your time together. The second fruit is avocados. Now, I know avocados are technically a fruit, even if we think of them as savory. Eleanor swears by them for keeping her skin soft and her heart strong. Avocados are loaded with healthy fats, monounsaturated fats, that lower bad cholesterol and keep your arteries clear. A strong heart means more energy for walks with your partner, dancing in the kitchen, or just feeling good enough to say yes to intimacy. Plus, those fats are great for your skin, giving it that glow that makes you feel confident. And let's be honest, when you feel good about yourself, you're more open to closeness, to touch, to love. Eleanor's favorite way to eat avocados is simple. She spreads half an avocado on whole grain toast with a sprinkle of salt and pepper. Sometimes, she'll add a slice of tomato or a poached egg for a treat. She told me, "When I eat this, I feel like I'm giving my body a gift. And when I feel good, I want to share that with Tom." That's the key. Avocados help you feel vibrant, and that vibrancy spills over into your relationship. Try having avocado toast a few times a week, or add sliced avocado to your salads. It's a small change that makes a big difference. Now, let's pause for a moment and think about why these fruits matter for intimacy. It's not just about the nutrients, though those are important. It's about how they make you feel. When your body feels strong, when your skin glows and your mind is clear, you carry yourself differently. You smile more, you laugh more, you reach for your partner's hand without hesitation. For women, especially, that confidence is everything. Intimacy isn't just physical, it's emotional. It's knowing you're safe, valued, and desired. And when you nourish your body with foods like blueberries and avocados, you're building the foundation for that emotional connection. But here's where it gets real. Sometimes, even when we know what to do, we don't do it. Life gets busy, or we fall into old habits. Eleanor admitted she wasn't always this intentional. There was a time, in her 60s, when she and Tom drifted apart. Not because they didn't love each other, but because they stopped taking care of themselves. They were tired, stressed, and their diet was more comfort food than nourishment. Intimacy became rare, and they both felt the distance. It wasn't until Eleanor started focusing on her health, starting with simple changes like eating these fruits, that things shifted. She had more energy, she felt better about herself, and that sparked a change in Tom, too. They started cooking together, sharing meals, and those moments at the table became moments of connection. That's what I want for you. These fruits aren't just about anti-aging, they're about anti-fading. They help you stay present, vibrant, and engaged in your relationship. And when you're engaged, your partner feels it. They see the light in your eyes, they feel the warmth in your touch, and that's when intimacy flourishes, not because you're trying harder, but because you're living better. Let's move on to the next two fruits on Eleanor's list, and trust me, these are just as powerful for keeping you healthy and connected after 60. The third fruit is oranges. Oh, how Eleanor loves her oranges. She calls them sunshine in your hand, and it's easy to see why. Oranges are bursting with vitamin C, which is like a superhero for your immune system. As we age, staying healthy becomes even more important. Nobody wants a cold to derail a cozy date night or a family gathering. But vitamin C does more than fight germs, it helps your body make collagen, which keeps your skin firm and your joints flexible. When you feel limber and strong, you're more likely to say yes to a spontaneous hug, a slow dance, or even just a long walk with your partner. Eleanor's trick with oranges is so simple, yet it's become a ritual for her and Tom. Every afternoon, they share an orange, peeling it together and passing slices back and forth. It's not just about the fruit, it's about the moment they create. She told me, those few minutes, sitting there, talking and sharing something sweet, make me feel so close to him. It's like we're young again, flirting over a snack. That's what I mean when I say these fruits aren't just food, they're a way to build connection. Try it yourself, grab an orange, sit with your partner, and share it. Peel it slowly, talk about your day, and let the moment sink in. You'll be amazed at how something so small can feel so intimate. The fourth fruit is strawberries. These are Eleanor's romance fruit, and I can't help but smile when she talks about them. Strawberries are rich in antioxidants, like vitamin C and flavonoids, which protect your heart and reduce inflammation. A healthy heart means more stamina for the things you love, whether that's gardening, playing with grandkids, or stealing a quiet moment with your partner. But strawberries also have a little magic. They're naturally sweet, vibrant, and just a bit indulgent. Eating them feels like a treat, and that boost of joy can spill over into how you show up in your relationship. Eleanor loves to keep a bowl of strawberries in the fridge, ready for a quick snack. Sometimes, she'll dip them in a little dark chocolate for a special treat, another heart-healthy choice, by the way. She told me a story about a night when she and Tom were feeling a bit disconnected. Life was heavy, and they'd been bickering more than usual. Instead of letting it fester, Eleanor brought out a plate of strawberries and chocolate. They sat on the couch, feeding each other bites, laughing at the mess. By the end of the night, they were holding hands, talking like they hadn't in weeks. It wasn't the strawberries alone, she said, but they gave us a reason to pause, to enjoy each other again. You can do this, too. Keep strawberries on hand, and when you need a moment to reconnect, share them with your partner. It's a small gesture that says, "You're still my sweetheart." Now, the fifth and final fruit, apples. Eleanor calls apples her steady friend. They're not flashy, but they're reliable, and they pack a surprising anti-aging punch. Apples are high in fiber, which keeps your digestion smooth and your cholesterol in check. They also have antioxidants called polyphenol that protect your cells and keep your blood vessels healthy. Why does this matter for love? Because when your body feels good, when you're not sluggish or bloated, you're more open to closeness. Apples help you feel light, energized, and ready to engage with the person you love. Eleanor's go-to is an apple sliced with a smear of almond butter. She says it's her afternoon pick-me-up, better than any coffee. But what I love most is how she and Tom use apples to create memories. Every fall, they go apple picking at a local orchard. It's not just about the fruit, it's about the laughter, the crisp air, the way they tease each other about who can reach the highest branch. Those moments build emotional intimacy, the kind that makes physical closeness feel natural and effortless. You don't have to go apple picking, but try slicing an apple to share with your partner, maybe with a little peanut butter or a sprinkle of cinnamon. Make it a moment to connect, to talk, to be present. Now, let's step back and look at why these fruits, blueberries, avocados, oranges, strawberries, and apples, are so powerful. It's not just about the vitamins or antioxidants, though those are game changers. It's about what they represent, a commitment to yourself and your relationship. When you eat these fruits every day, you're saying, I want to feel my best, not just for me, but for the person I love. That choice ripples outward. You have more energy to listen, more confidence to touch, more joy to share. And for women, especially, that sense of vitality is the key to intimacy. When you feel alive in your body, you're more likely to open your heart, to lean into your partner, to let love flow. But here's the thing, knowing about these fruits isn't enough. You have to make them part of your life. I remember a time when I was stuck in a rut, eating the same processed snacks, feeling tired and uninspired. My husband, God rest his soul, could tell I wasn't myself. It wasn't until I started paying attention to what I ate, adding these fruits, cutting back on junk, that I felt like me again. And when I felt like me, I could be there for him in a way I hadn't in years. That's what Eleanor's wisdom taught me. Small choices, like eating these fruits, can rebuild not just your health, but your connection. So, here's your action plan. Start simple, pick 1 or 2 of these fruits and add them to your day. Maybe it's blueberries in your morning yogurt, or an orange shared with your partner in the afternoon. Make it a ritual, something you look forward to. And don't do it alone, invite your partner to join you. Cook together, snack together, laugh together. These moments aren't just about food, they're about building emotional safety, the kind that makes intimacy feel effortless. When you both feel vibrant, you create a space where love can thrive, not because you're forcing it, but because you're living it. Let me leave you with one last story from Eleanor. A few years ago, she and Tom hit a rough patch. They were both dealing with health issues, and the stress was pulling them apart. Intimacy felt like a distant memory. But instead of giving up, Eleanor decided to focus on what she could control, their health. She started making smoothies with blueberries and strawberries, packing their lunches with apples and oranges, spreading avocado on their toast. Slowly, they both started to feel better, more energy, fewer aches, brighter moods. And as they felt better, they started talking more, touching more, loving more. Eleanor said, "It wasn't a miracle. It was just us, showing up for each other, one bite at a time." That's the secret, friends. These anti-aging fruits aren't just about living longer, they're about living better, together. They help you feel strong, confident, and connected, so you can show up for your partner with your whole heart. And when you do that, the spark doesn't just stay alive, it grows brighter. So, I want to hear from you. Which of these fruits are you going to try first, and how will you share it with your partner? Drop a comment below. I read every one, and your stories inspire me. And if this video touched you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more wisdom to help you live and love fully after 60. Think about it. The couples who stay vibrant aren't the ones chasing youth or perfection. They're the ones who make small, intentional choices every day to nourish their bodies, to cherish their partners, to keep the connection alive. That's the real fountain of youth. One final thought: intimacy isn't about being young or flawless. It's about feeling safe, valued, and alive. These fruits help you get there, not by changing who you are, but by bringing out the best in you. So, go grab an orange, slice an apple, share a strawberry, and let love do the rest. What's one small step you can take today to feel more vibrant in your body and your relationship? Comment below, and let's keep this conversation going. If you found value in this, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content to transform your health and your love life. See you in the next one.